Welcome to Nacho Fitness Coach,
the podcast for people who kind of want to get healthy, but also really want to go lay down.
I'm Sarah, personal trainer and recovering perfectionist.
And I'm Caleigh, fitness newbie, realist, and professional nap enthusiast.
We don't have six-pack abs or a 10-step morning routine.
But we do have opinions and microphones.
We're not delusional.
We're just determined.
Let's get into it. Okay, so we did a thing, and no, it's not another bad idea from Caleigh.
Debatable, but this time it turned out amazing. We made downloadable guides from Nacho Fitness Coach.
They're the perfect mix of fitness-ish and unfiltered chaos. Here's what's inside. The Crap Fitness Told You, the No BS Myth-Busting Guide, Quit Being a Little Bitch, the 30-Day Challenge to Build Habits,
Workouts that don't suck, fast workouts that don't make you miserable, and Feed Yourself, damn it, a simple meal plan for real people. And because we know you love options, boom, bundles. The half-ass option, the BS-free basics, and our crown jewel, literally everything you need except willpower.
Find them all at nachofitnesscoach.com. Download instantly, print them, tape them to your fridge, whatever works.
Or just let them collect digital dust like everything else you've ever downloaded. We don't judge much. Welcome back to Nacho Fitness Coach. How you doing?
Great. You?
You're just always great.
I am always great.
I'm just waiting for an episode where you're like, actually,
not great.
I'm not doing so good. Because I feel like I do that every episode. Like it just like devolves into that eventually. I would just love for one time for you to not be okay.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get there someday.
So you're good?
Yeah.
Everything's good?
Absolutely.
You're lifting weights. You're drinking your water. Mm-hmm. You're doing all your shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I actually, not very long ago, was kind of like, I was getting headaches. Oh. Like not feeling good. And I just was like, oh, this kind of sucks. Like, what are these all about? I'm like, okay, well, am I stressed? Is it sleep? Like, what is it? And all of a sudden, it's like I started realizing that I was slacking on drinking my water.
Oh, see, when I start feeling that, I immediately jump to, I probably have a brain tumor. So that's interesting.
So yeah, it's totally different.
But it usually is just water.
Just usually water. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, I was like, actually, my sleep has been better because that was the first thing I attacked. And then I realized, and also too, like overnight, I was holding like 4 or 5 pounds of just water. Like the scale just like shot up. And I was like, I just feel bloated. Like what is going on? This is really kind of weird and yucky. And then sleep, I was like, nope. And my stress, I mean, there's normal levels of like momhood. And I was like, wait a second. I don't really feel like I've been carrying my water bottle around like I usually do. And so a couple days of that. And all of a sudden it's like, oh,
you didn't need
I'm fine again now.
You didn't need a brain scan or anything.
Nope. Cool. No brain tumor. I think I'm good.
Good deal.
I'm just not drinking enough water.
It's crazy.
So it is actually kind of crazy.
I've been trying to encourage my oldest daughter to like wake up and drink water.
Yeah.
When she wakes up and she's like, I hate the world. I hate myself. I hate everything. I'm like, drink some water.
Yeah. It's really good for you. It's a good start.
Well, you're dehydrated.
Yeah. You've been fasting all night. Yeah. You know, so it's a good thing. But yeah. So
real quick, we don't have to like delve deep into this.
Okay. What is it for today?
Stuff that I don't give a shit about is the car maintenance warnings, like the check engine light that's been on since 2021 in my car. Don't give a shit.
How's that worked out for you?
I mean, here, listen, for the most part, fine. I've had my car, the car that I drive every day, I feel like people in town are talking about me. Because I've been driving the same car.
I mean, I drive a car till it dies.
Since I moved here. So it's a 2011 Nissan Altima.
We know who you are.
People are like, there's Caleigh with her shitty car.
It's still well kept.
You know what?
There's no rust on the outside, really, is there? See, it's fine.
The thing about the Nissan Altima, listen, the car I had before this, she was a dumpster pile. She needed to be put out of her misery. The Nissan Altima.
She's been great.
We did have to replace the transmission in 2020.
Yeah.
Which was, what, $4,000.
Right.
Since we did that, the heated seats work still. The radio works. The sunroof works. All the automatic
fancy car for 2011.
There's nothing in my car that doesn't work.
Yeah.
The only gripe I have is it doesn't have Bluetooth, which you just buy a dongle.
Right.
No big deal.
Right.
Everything works in it. So
drive it till it dies.
Here I am driving it till it dies. I just hit 200,000 miles on it.
I still have my 2004 Jetta because I cannot let it go because it's a manual transmission and I love my stick shift.
You would.
Just a whole new level of control or something. Like, you know what I mean?
I did not know this about you, but I'm not surprised at all.
So it has like 248,000 miles on it and it's out in the shop.
I've never seen you driving it.
I used to drive it when I still played softball. When I still played softball league, like right after Gavin was born, I would drive it as like my little commuter car over to York. When I'd go still play softball. It's been a while since I put some miles on it because we went and parked it in the family's kind of like shop or whatever for storage. But I don't know that I will ever let it go because it is so hard to find a manual transmission. And I love driving a stick shift.
Lithen, we have, I don't know if we've ever talked about this on the podcast. I've been with my husband since 2001.
Right. You were 15.
A little tiny baby.
Yep.
Things happened in the car that he had when we were teenagers, and that car sits in our shop to this day
because you can't get rid of that. The memories.
He can't. Yeah. We had our first kiss in that car.
Oh, isn't so sweet? So
we'll put it that way.
You're like kiss, wink.
It's a hatchback. I do want to talk. I don't mean to I'm not changing the subject. It's kind of on the same path, but I think we do need to address something that happened in your car a couple months ago.
My car?
When I rode in your car.
Uh-oh. Oh, good Lord.
Let me just set the scene, okay? Sarah, myself, and 3 of our children. 3?
Yeah.
We went to watch Hamilton in theaters.
Yep.
10-year anniversary of Hamilton. We're big Hamilton fans. It's coming out in theaters, so we drove to Lincoln.
We had to go all the way to Lincoln.
In the Lincoln Navigator.
Yeah.
Which is your nice car.
My mom bus.
It's your mom bus. It's a nice car. It's an expensive car. I felt nervous in it. You know, I was like, I got my water bottle.
And I'm like, don't touch anything.
What do I, she was like, don't take your shoes off. You know, it was like, did you shower before you came in? You know, it was just like this whole thing.
You can sit here, but don't touch anything.
I was just like super uncomfortable. So we got to Lincoln, no incident. Everything was fine. We watched Hamilton. We were on a high from that. You know, obviously.
Wanted to sing while we were walking down the streets.
Yeah. Not throwing away my shot, you know?
No.
So everything was good. Everything was fine. After the show, we went to one of those bubble tea.
Yeah, and
places.
mochi donuts.
Mochi donuts. We had mochi donuts and the
boba
kids
tea.
Got boba tea, which is the little teas. And most of them are dairy based, right?
They can be, yeah.
They can be. The ones my kids got were dairy based.
Yep.
Then we decided just to take an impromptu field trip to the state capitol building.
Because my daughter has like an obsession.
She does.
This Capitol building.
She was gonna give my poor little homeschooled kids a tour because they didn't get the public school tour, and so we are literally pulling up to the Capitol. Well, when we got in the Navigator at the mochi boba tea place, my youngest daughter still had her boba tea cup, and I was like, "Give me that because I don't want you to spill it." You know. So I took it from her and I put it in the cup holder in the car door. Right?
But it's like boba tea, so they're tall, you know.
They're tall.
Yep. They're tall. And
it was probably like half full.
I mean, it had to have been at least half full still.
So we pull up to the Capitol building and all of a sudden I go to open my door and I look over and I'm like, fuck. It had spilled.
It had like top
in the door.
It was top heavy then because it was so tall. It had tipped over.
It was top, and I'm like, and
dumped out.
So many things went through my mind. I'm like, how do I just run away, change my identity, change my name,
act like I don't see it,
never talk to Sarah again? Everything. This friendship is clearly over. Like there's no situation where we come back from this. So I'm like, how do I This was all within like seconds. How do I tell her? And the funniest thing, and I don't think you know this, the funniest thing about this is, do you know what the conversation we were having was about?
No.
Paper towels. We were talking about paper towels.
And okay. I don't even remember why.
I was telling you how I have a friend who says that paper towels are for rich people.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that now. Yeah, you were saying.
So anyway, I look over. I see that the dairy-based boba tea has spilled all in her door.
And like,
so I'm like,
it was draining out the bottom of the door because there was like a crack.
We're not even there yet.
Okay.
I'm still like pissing my pants about how do I like tell her. She's getting out of her car. The girls are getting out. And I'm like, hey, the tea spilled. Mm-hmm. She's like, what? I'm like, in your door, the tea spilled. So she comes over, assesses the situation, which was actually much worse than I thought, because it had like a crevice in. So there's like, you know, the little like console, the little like, you know, where you can like, put space stuff in the door. But then there was like it could leak. So it was actually leaking out the bottom of the door. So it's like inside of the door. And I mean, Sarah's like, I fucking hate you. I don't ever want to talk to you again. Your kids are the worst. I don't ever want to do anything. And that's like, she's telling me all this. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
None of which actually came out of my mouth, but
you were thinking it.
But I was like, oh, what do I have that can soak this? Because at first I was like, oh, that's fine. It's just like all trapped in this plastic
it was not trapped
holder.
In this plastic
and then all of a sudden
holder.
it was like, I saw it start running out the bottom of the door. And I was like, it was in the middle of like the metal door compartment. And I was like, what the? Oh, I got to get that out of there fast because it's not just like, I was like, it is not just staying in that little plastic. I was like, oh yeah, I was going to soak it and like wipe it up.
Soak it up.
We could just soak it up. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, what do I have in my back? Did I find like a sweatshirt or something?
Spilled.
Oh,
too.
It was like,
it wasn't just like some dribbles.
No, it was a pool.
Yeah.
That was pouring down like inside the door. And did I find like a sweatshirt or something or a towel or something? And I had in my very back, went and got it all soaked up, and I had a bunch of wipes too. I tried, but then it was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get like water and pour it down and like wash. So then when I got home, I have this cleaner that I was like spraying, and then I like eventually just dumped it out and just let it all like pour through the bottom of my door, trying to wash it all out from like the inside.
Trying to wash the Caleigh out of it.
Oh my gosh. Because it was milk based. And I was like, it's like, I can smell like rotten milk. Or, like any smell like that. I was like, oh no, that's not going to be good. The
second I saw that it happened, I'm just like, how do I get a new social security number? Like, how do I
get out of this country fast? I don't want to see her ever again.
In the Navigator. Yeah. Why couldn't we have taken the Jetta?
And I don't know. Well, it was the funniest thing because like as the girls got in the car,
that was my priority. I was like,
okay,
from her to make sure that it didn't get spilled in the back seat,
because I was going to take it if anyone had one left, because I wasn't paying attention if anyone had one and we were walking down the street. So I turned back and looked, and I was like, okay, great. None of them.
I had it.
None of them have a dairy-based drink with a hole in the top in the back of the Navigator. I'm like watching them. I'm like, okay, great. They actually all drank their boba tea. Like, we don't have one. This is awesome. And lo and behold, that's why I was like kind of shocked, because I was like, wait, there wasn't one in my car.
There was one.
And there was the one that Caleigh had taken from Audrey.
So the point being, Navigators need better cup holders.
Don't put a top-heavy drink in the door. Yeah, it needs to go up in the console.
So we're still friends, I think.
We are.
I don't think you didn't unfriend me on Facebook or anything after that. I was waiting for it, but it all worked out.
I think I got it all cleaned up. I mean, I don't smell anything, and you would think by now it would, but I remade like a whole bottle of our, like, we use the Force of Nature cleaning spray in our house. I use it for everything. And Said Caleigh spilled a boba
Jane's like,
tea down our door.
Another check mark on his list of why you shouldn't hang out with me.
I was like, I gotta go out and clean the car. I gotta go out and clean the car. So I like
Caleigh,
made a fresh.
the Hiegs were in it.
Oh my gosh! I made a fresh new bottle of our cleaner because it like is this.
It was
sodium water.
Listen,
Yeah,
it was a low point in my life.
Oh, but we got. I mean,
It was a core
it just
memory.
ruined a really amazing day.
Well, you know what?
I'm kidding.
Then we went to the Capitol, and my kid acted like a complete.
She did not want to go. One was fine with going. The other one was not super impressed with it.
There was a lot of stairs.
There were not that many
There was
stairs.
quite a few stairs. And your daughter was taking us this. She's
All
just
over.
a little you.
She has
Like
a little
20
copy
flights of
paste.
stairs, no big deal.
Let's just
do
go.
it.
We're going
Let's
up
go.
here. We're going down here. We're going
gonna
over
go
here.
up.
Like, oh, there's this place I'm looking for, but then it's up here and now it's down here.
Oh, we
gotta
went.
go.
I got my steps in that day.
And the elevators weren't working because it was a Sunday, and
Yeah.
they didn't have the
But my kid didn't want to
observation
go in them
deck.
anyway because she's scared of elevators.
Oh, okay. Well, then that worked out, I guess,
So-
for her. But
But
because the observation deck was closed because they were doing some work, and then it was a Sunday.
It was just a
and-
whole thing. It was it
Yeah.
was a fun day overall, but that is a thing I will not forget happened.
I actually had kind of forgotten about it already,
I
but
I think about
that's
it every night when I close my eyes to go to sleep. I think about that.
the core memory for
Remember
you
that
now, I
time my
guess.
kid
I remember that now.
Spilled my kid's drink in the Navigator.
In the Navigator. out of
taking-
all places.
We're taking my car next time.
No kidding. Like, oh no. But
All right.
those
So
bubble
car
teas are
maintenance
good.
warnings overall, I don't care about. I have a low tire pressure every other day. Like,
Weird.
Listen, I have low tire pressure as well. I'm fine.
I just went through that with the season change because my Volvo
Every year.
when that first night that it gets cold, it's like
Yep.
low tire pressure. And okay, so with that, we're gonna take just a quick little ad break.
Hey y'all, thanks for listening. This is show producer Audio Allen. While the girls are taking a break, like, follow, and subscribe. And stick around, we'll be right back.
Okay, we're back. Do you just ignore it? Because now mine's been on for like 2 weeks.
I did go put air in it. There was one that needed a couple PSI.
Why are we charging for air now, though?
I don't know. That really pissed me off. Actually, I pulled up to Casey's.
Yeah.
And because I had taken it to Omaha to watch the high school volleyball team, and it had turned on that morning. And so I took it all the way there. I was like, I'll fill it up when we get there. And I had already paid for the Casey's in Omaha to fill them all up. And it didn't get quite enough on one front tire. So I was like, okay, now I'm back in town. I'll go to the Casey's in Aurora that I
Sure.
don't have to pay for it. They swapped it out and you have to pay.
It's been a long time since they
Well,
did
I
that.
haven't needed it until now,
The
but
thing
that's
I hate
really
about
obnoxious.
Having an old car is like our Jeep. It tells you which tire it is and what the pressure is. In
Yeah.
my car, it just says "good luck."
Yeah, that's what my Volvo
Figure it
was.
out.
No, it didn't tell me which
No,
one.
you have a low tire. You figure it out. You're a
Yep.
smart girl.
Yep, and they were all reading like the same, but then when I went to actually do it the second time, the front driver's side tire was like a little bit less, and so I think that was the one. But then it didn't reset right away. It took me time.
What's our topic today?
That was it.
Tires.
Yeah. I don't know. Engine
We
light.
have 10 minutes.
You and I are not the same then, because if I see a check engine light, like I'm very big on routine maintenance on my vehicles.
Here's the thing. Recently, we have 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
The 2014, we have a 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee, which is my husband's daily driver.
Yep.
It is a diesel.
It is?
It is.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
And diesels have a whole nother set of rules.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And so it was not running well. It was not running to daily driving capacity. I'll put it that way. And so we went to my youngest daughter's like birthday party, whatever. We had to take my car, which is unusual because usually for things like that, we take his car.
Sure.
We're driving my car. We're like, good thing we still have this car because this car has been so great. She never fails us. It's great. We love the Nissan.
Yeah.
And then
The universe.
2 seconds later, she took a shit.
What happened?
I don't know.
Because the check engine light's been on and you didn't take it in.
No, it was just like a sensor issue. He fixed it. It was fine. And then he got his Jeep fixed. See, the thing about my husband is we don't take our cars in. He just fixes them when he has time.
Oh, of course. But
He's capable of doing it.
Sure.
So it was fine. It worked out fine. Both cars are running fine now. My car just hit 200,000 miles. We had a mouse die in his car. Did I tell you about
that's
this?
the worst. I have had plenty of mice die
it's been
in my
over
car.
a month and it still smells.
Oh, it takes a long time to get that out because when I was in high school,
we can't find it.
My parents built a house on farm ground. And so my car parked outside because we didn't have like an outdoor space.
Some
and it's
cars
like farm
they
ground.
can get in and some they can't.
Man. I had one once get into my spare tire and have babies.
My sister had a mouse have babies in her car.
I had one that would take the stuffing from like the underside of my car and would take it, and then it built nests. I had had a couple die.
They're the worst.
If
Let's
you
just
can't,
make this episode about how terrible mice are.
If you can't find them, it will smell for a long time.
It still stinks.
Oh, but you said you can't find it still, right?
We can't find it.
Oh yeah.
But I did not know decomposition lasted this long.
Oh yeah.
It's terrible. So this has all happened. We're just having so many car issues. But no, the check engine light on my car that's been on for 4 years doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. Nothing bad has ever happened because of it. You know what I mean? Fine.
He just needs to probably reset the computer. Can he patch in and do that?
He just did that because of the sensor issue, but it's still back on.
Oh. Huh.
It's just like it's just a decoration in my car.
Well, but if it's yellow, it's just a warning, right?
It says
or it's like a watch. It's a, when they're red, they're like stop immediately.
Yeah, I'm just not.
So
I'm
it's
just
a yellow.
I'm not worried about it. My car maintenance lights are none of my business.
All right, so then I guess it's like we'll have to hear from people. Which team are you on? Are you on Team Caleigh or Team Sara on this one?
It's been on for so long. It's just like it's just like a part of her now. Like
you'd kind of miss it if the light wasn't there.
It's like the slime stain on the carpet in the back seat. It's just a part of. It's just who she is.
Right. Yeah. It's part of just her identity at this point.
I will get a new car someday, and people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh."
You can't, because we literally can tell you from like 2 blocks away that you're coming.
I'm gonna get a Tesla, man. I'm telling you.
Are you? They are pretty cool.
They are cool. That's gonna be my next car. So
just the little sedan or like the Cybertruck.
I'm not the Cybertruck. I'm not.
Those are a little wild.
Who do you take me for?
I mean, I could see you rolling around in that.
Maybe. I might.
Yeah, those are pretty neat. They look very slick.
Yeah.
No, so I saw a video not very long ago and I can't find it. That's part of the problem because I don't think I put the link in here. Hold on. Maybe I actually did. Maybe I should have checked the links. But it was something to do with, maybe it was this one. It was that 1 minute of intense, like the positive effects just 1 minute of intense exercise can have on you compared to, I think it was like 20 minutes of walking or something. So we've already just talked about how sometimes 20 minutes of walking is better than like nothing that you're getting.
Sure.
So now it's like, okay, is there a possibility that you can even be more efficient with your time and have the same physical outcome in just 60 seconds? And so that, I might have botched the actual like comparison, but it was talking about the positive benefits of 1 minute of cardio.
Like sprinting?
Like, yes, high intensity, full out, 60 minutes, just really pushing yourself. Yeah, 60 seconds. Sorry, whatever that equals. 60 seconds of just all out, super high intensity, like sprinting.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, the reality of it is if you actually sprint for 60 seconds, you're probably 3/4 of a way around a track, for example. So, right. I mean, it's a 3/4 of a mile or 3/4 of a lap.
Yeah.
It's a decent amount of ground that you can cover if you're full sprinting out for a minute, right? And so it was just talking to the fact that like as adults, how very little we push ourselves to kind of that maximum intensity.
Yeah.
the other thing I'll say that we don't do as adults as much as we should is jumping. Like we don't have that repetitive effect of that absorbing the force of the ground on us. And so the first one I saw was that 1 minute of high intensity every day and how it can equate to much lower intensities, but significantly longer periods of time. So if you're looking for something that's super fast and you need to get it in and have the same general physical effect, just go out and sprint for a minute.
Well, we saw that video a while back from Ryan Reed, who we love.
Oh yeah.
Where he was like, the best thing you can do for your body is just like, it was like 10 second sprints.
Yes. His was
10 seconds of sprinting, stop, 10 seconds of sprinting, or like walk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly have yet to like put that into practice.
I went out one day, not very long ago, and did the sprint workout that I had my high schoolers do that morning. And it does feel good to sprint.
It does.
It does feel good to sprint. And I only did like 50-meter sprints with maximum recovery. So I wasn't just pushing it, short breaks, pushing it. I mean, I was pushing it and making sure I had like a 2-minute rest.
Yeah.
And then explosive coming back. That way you got full recovery. You're not pushing yourself where you feel like you're going to puke. I mean, you don't have to necessarily get to that point.
Yeah.
But there is something to be said about sprinting.
Yeah.
Getting your heart rate up a little bit, kind of seeing what you can do, you know, for like a little bit of time.
Sure.
But then there was another one then too. I'm still going to try to see if I can pull this up, but there was another one too then that talked about osteoporosis. And there was some lady that was, you know, had been studying people with osteoporosis, and all of a sudden they started incorporating jump training. So like little, just like pogo hops, like nothing a lot, but just like pogo hops where you have that constant kind of repetitive force absorption from the ground. And then like if you start on like a little step, like a plyo box or some sort of box or something, and you literally just stepping off and landing and have not even jumping afterwards, but just that drop and kind of catch, that they saw in like a very short period of time, like reversal of like osteoporosis just by like having that force absorption.
And osteoporosis is just it's like the deterioration of your bones, right?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. So anyways, okay, that's not the right video. Gosh darn it. Am I going to find it? Maybe it was this one. I don't want to completely like botch the,
we botch things here.
That's true. We do sometimes.
We don't do our research here.
We just kind of like go for it. You know, it's kind of like the Wild Wild West, like the internet though, right?
I mean, we spent half this episode talking about cars.
That's true. Oh my goodness. No, I just want to open in like, nope, not that one either. Well, anyways, maybe between episodes, if I'll actually find it, we can talk about it on another one. But that was just really kind of the whole thought was sometimes we don't have to think about what we're currently doing, that we need to do more. Maybe we just need to switch up what we're doing and the intensity.
Yeah.
If we just make things a little bit more intense, we can go for shorter periods of time, and that way you can squeeze it in. I mean, everyone's busy. We've all got all these things going on in our lives. We're all worrying about lots of different things and how small.
Yeah, it doesn't need to take up, like it doesn't need to be a big part. And the other thing that I have been seeing a lot of is how people don't squat.
Yeah.
Like just getting in that position of, and eventually if you don't do it, eventually you're not going to be able to do it.
Right. Well, I have said over and over and over again, just in casual conversations, talking with families or like people like as they're aging, I'm like, you should be sitting on the floor once a day and make yourself get up off the floor like multiple times, and don't just use one leg to step up with. Make sure you're alternating and using other legs and like that. If you're looking for like functional fitness, there's really nothing more functional that you need.
Well, we've talked about that.
Than to get up off the floor.
We did an episode on longevity where was that one of the things was like standing up from the floor without.
Yeah. Well, because I think all in that blue zone's book.
Yeah.
There's like 7 blue zones. We had the highest percentage of people that have lived to be over 100, and they sit on the floor. Like I think almost all of them, if I remember right. Like they don't have chairs, they don't have couches. They sit on the floor and get themselves up. And so even if I look at like people that are squatting most of the time, they're not getting to parallel.
Yep.
Which means they're not getting below parallel because they're not even getting to like the bare minimum. They're definitely not getting, so that range of motion is just not there.
I think as you age, once something becomes hard or more difficult to do, I think so many people say, well, that's just not a thing I can do anymore.
Right.
So
I'm
they
just old.
stop doing it.
And that's not what should be happening.
I know with my husband, he's worked a desk job for his entire adult life.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he first started a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when he decided he was going to start working on mobility and, his hips were just like the difference. And it only took a year and a half. Like he's worked on core strength, mobility, calisthenics. Like that's all he's focused on. Not even lifting weights, not strength. But I'm like, oh shit, he is leaps and bounds further from where I am, and I started before him with just strength training.
Yeah, you want to move well. If you can't move well,
doing
then
handstands and shit. I'm like, what?
Like, wait a second, where did that come from?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. But that's sometimes all it takes, though, too.
Yeah, because he couldn't. I remember one day because I can like squat down. I can like sit. I don't know how to explain it. Like squat down to where like my heels are still on the floor. And it's not a squat in the sense of like form wise.
Right.
But squatting down where my heels are still on the floor, my butt's almost on the floor. He
like a toddler squat.
Yeah. He couldn't do that. And he was like, how do you do that? And now that's the stuff he's been working on. And it's crazy.
It makes a huge difference. And it's like, I know that maybe isn't like the fun stuff to do.
I know. I'm like, how is this what you chose to do?
Yeah.
Because I watch him on his workouts and he has the gymnastics rings. He has I don't know what you call them, but like the floor bars.
The little pommel or like the.
Yeah. It's like 2 bars.
Yeah.
Like that, yay high.
Yeah.
He does stuff on those and he does just, I don't know, all kinds of crazy shit that I don't do.
Yeah. But it's still strength training because he's just doing his body weight, but it's,
And he's way more jacked than I am.
It's like, wait, this is not fair. There's differences between men and women. Like,
he's
let's
like,
just.
why don't you try doing what I'm doing? I'm like, that shit looks hard.
I don't want to. It's way too much effort.
Dicking around with my weights.
But I mean there you go. There's just a perfect point to prove.
Crazy.
Like you just do something, but it's, if you don't have your mobility, if you don't have your flexibility, it really doesn't matter how strong you get.
No,
if you can't like get yourself up off the ground, and you can't get yourself off the ground if your hips aren't mobile enough to rotate your foot up. And then if you haven't been doing deep squats, you're not going to stand back up from that either. You know what I mean?
Well, another guy was saying, if you reach a point where you are finding that you can't do a movement, like that's a big red flag. And that's not a sign to stop doing that. If it's hard to get up the stairs, that's not a sign of I should stop taking the stairs. That's a sign to
work on it.
So that you can get up the stairs, because there's no reason for that. There's no reason to stop doing things because it became harder on your body.
You
can fix it.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And it's never too late.
Yeah.
Ever too late. So it's never too late to start training.
No, it's not.
Mobility, flexibility, work on your strength. It can be body weight stuff. You can get, dumbbells or loaded weights somehow. Or you can just go sprint.
Yeah.
Or you can just do little pogo hops, like jump. Adults should be jumping, and it doesn't have to be like a whole lot, but like have a little pattern where you're doing like little pogo hops with both feet. And then you're like, oh, you're doing zigzags side to side and you're front to back, and then work on like one leg at a time so that you can work on your balance a little bit and, stand up on a box or like on 2, the second step up on your bottom of your staircase and then just like drop down to the very bottom, things like that. It's to drop and catch and land correctly, and just getting that force, that shock absorption through your body can be pretty impactful. So there we go. That was it. I just saw those couple little things. I'm like, it doesn't always have to be that you're working longer or you just have to do more of what you're currently doing. Maybe it takes looking at it a little differently.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Squeezing in what you can, changing it up a little bit.
Squeeze in a little bit. Like, I don't care how busy your life is. Check your screen time and tell me how you didn't have time.
Right. Yes.
To get 2 minutes of
to go get
intensity.
a sprint. Yeah. And just start with there. And honestly, sometimes all it takes is that start.
Yeah.
Start doing it, build that habit that you're making it a priority, and then it'll grow from there. But just do that one thing to start and you'll be great.
Yeah.
So that was it.
You're so smart.
Oh, I try, little nuggets of wisdom every now and then.
Such wisdom.
Did
you say nuggets?
Nuggets? Nuggies? Nuggets?
Okay. That's
Nugs? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Until next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to head over to our Instagram at Nacho Fitness Coach and let us know how you feel about the topic. Do you love it or hate it?
Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button wherever you're listening. And if you like our podcast, leave us a rating. See you next time.
You've been listening to Euphony Innovatives Sonified.